We're out here today testing the Celestron C5 spotting scope, and you'll straight away see that it's nothing like your typical scope. It's actually a dual purpose astronomical and wildlife watching scope. So that means there's a few new features that you straight away have to get used to. First of all, you've got a finder scope mounted on the top. It's similar to the kind of thing you do get on some other birding scopes, but this one's got 8 times magnification itself. So you just use it, it's actually got crosshairs on it just to make it even easier. Line it up on exactly what you want, and then you can go to the main eyepiece and really zoom in properly. Now these eyepieces are easily interchangeable as well. This is the 10mm I'm using, but there's a 25mm as well. There are much more specialised astronomical eyepieces if you wanted to use it for that kind of thing. So what about the image quality? Well, generally very good. It's sharp, it's bright as I say, and the colour's pretty natural. Did have a bit of problem with chromatic aberration. That's partly, I think, because of this particular eyepiece. It's quite difficult to get your eye position exactly right, especially if you're used to using an eyepiece with a quite a wide rubber cup on it. So I don't think that'll be a problem in the long run. Generally, as I say, the colour's very natural, and you're just constantly struck by how bright the image is. A couple of other things that you would have to get used to. One is the focusing. It's very precise, and you can really get it exactly where you want it. But the focus wheel, which is on the back of the scope, I'll just show you there, and it's actually goes probably between 31 and 32 turns from close focus to infinity. That means you're going to do a lot of turning. In practice, once you're settled in on something, there's nothing like that much. That obviously allows you the astronomical use. So in normal day-to-day birding, probably a lot less than that, but still more than a typical scope. It's a good chunky wheel though, rubber, good grips on it, so it's very easy to find. I didn't struggle at all getting used to having it on the back of the scope like that. The build quality is generally very good, but again, you're going to have to get used to it. There's not the soft rubber armouring that you get on a typical spotting scope. There's these sort of plastic bumpers, if you like, that protect it from knocks. But if you were taking it out in the field, you'd probably have to be a bit more careful with your typical scope. So what about the price? Well, the thing that really surprised me, I suppose, is that this comes in at under 500 quid. It's 479, I think, RRP. So it's not going to break the bank. This is something which would add a lot of versatility to your bird watching, so it's certainly worth considering.